Hi there, welcome to my channel where we talk about taking small steps towards the goals you want to achieve or the person you want to become. Today I want to talk a little bit about how we can, yeah, keep our weight or lose weight in cold winter. I think that it has never been easy for anyone to, keep moving in winter when it's cold outside and you just want to be in and it's cold or rainy outside. And I've come up with some tips as to how you can motivate yourself to keep going. Um, for example, I think that the most important thing with that is you have to be happy with when you're exercising. You have to be happy and with whatever you do. I think a lot of people saying that they go to the gym by having a routine or having a habit. I think that's important, but at the same time, you have to be happy when you're in the gym, and you have to look forward to go there. Otherwise, it's easy to want to it will be easy to lose your willpower, or the sort of the enjoyment when you go to the gym, because a lot of people go to the gym and they suffer a lot, they aching, they're cold, and you know and they come back, they exhausted, then they eat everything, they lose with their willpower, then they ate everything after hard training. So like I think that when you make everything too hard yourself, then your body is like thinking that there's an emergency and there's like suffering coming. The body will like give you appetite, increase your appetite, or retain fat, and that's just not gonna do anything for you. So I think that really important is that you have to be happy and you have to be enjoying what you do when you're exercising, so that your body doesn't think that you're stressed out and you're awful, you feel awful, and so on and so forth. So I think that, for example, exercising doesn't really mean going to the gym. That if you are out there doing activities like buying stuff, shopping, or you walk around like in the park, going to shopping with going around the street shopping with friends, or you playing frisbee or something like that, or you're gardening in weeding and planting and so on like that. I think especially in winter, it's like the best place probably the shopping malls, that you go there, and the old library, when you get the heat, and you don't so like stare into a kind of boring machine, and then you have to like work it out. You can just be active outside, and in a enclosed environment where there's like a lot to look at, a lot of things, interesting things to look at, and you don't have to buy anything. You just have to like walk around, look at the displays. And in library as well, you can browse the book titles and magazines and so on and so forth. It's a lot easier than going to the gym and walk on the steps when like there's nothing to look at. And like so that's a kind of an exercise that you can do to distract yourself from eating a lot, especially in the library, where you can't eat stuff, when you can't eat anything and can't drink anything, can't eat anything. All you can do is to read books and perhaps walk around as well, and you got that warmth. And if you like books, I think that you'll enjoy that browsing experience, and when you come back, you're already done your 6,000 steps. So I think that then you won't be coming home and binge eating as well. And also like I think, for example, if you are going to the gym and building out your cardio, I think, for example, you can just, take your cell phone and, and maybe watch a TV show that you really enjoy, so that you are just, watching the TV show and or the music that you like, pump it up, and it's almost like going to the club that you're dancing. Actually, like we all have rhythms, and we also like group to the rhythms, and that's just a very happy thing that you do, and it's not stressful, unnatural or anything like that. You don't have to force yourself to, like, move. Your body already move when there's a beat, and so therefore that's another exercise that that you can do to make yourself really happy, and to enjoy yourself. You might actually forget eating after that as well. So that's another way of doing that. And um say if you like any kind of sports activity as well, you don't have to think of it as an exercise. You can think of it just uh, a friendly competition with friends, or I mentioned that, like, dancing as well. A lot of women um very good with dancing, and like especially if you found, like, a culture that has a dance culture, you can just like just keep dancing and for an hour or something with very positive music, like Zumba, or something like that. Then you will be like, if you have a partner, then you go to like ballroom dancing or something like that, something you enjoy, then you have fun, you laugh. Then it's not really a choice to become exercise. It will become a social experience. Or if you like, you have animal, you like walking your dog and chatting with other dog owners in the park, run around. That's also a very enjoyable exercise that you can do, and it's not going to force you to feel like you are stretching and you're stressing out or anything like that. So that's a few motivation hacks that you have. And in terms of eating, I think that a lot of people will eat so much more, like, in winter. And what happens is, because we crave the warmth, a lot of people feel like they have to have a lot of coffee and hot chocolate in order to be warm. And I think that a hack is, another hack with that is that you can drink vegetable smoothies with ginger, because it really helps you to warm up. It helps your circulation. It helps you to feel energized, because a lot of the time in winter, because of lack of sunlight, you not feel as energized. But if you have like dark green leafy greens, and if you have a bit of a ginger, and then you put berries in it, it tastes really, really good. You can't even taste the spinach with these smoothies. All you taste is the blueberry and the ginger, and they give you a nice, wake me up, and if you it give you a nice energy lift, so you don't feel so, uncomfortable and depressed. And yeah, so and also, like in the winter, even though there's not a lot of activities, or not a lot of vegetables, you can, or you don't feel like salad, a lot of a really great hack is the Asian greens, like bok choy, or um, uh, big, like big Chinese cabbage, and tap choy, and chop suey greens, and um, all these, and what you call is like water spinach, which is really, really delicious. Um, if you can find them, then that's another hack, is all these dark leafy greens. in abundance in winter, and they're really cheap. So you can just make like a ginger soup, like a clear soup with ginger and all these dark leafy greens and some tofu, or like, or other ingredients to make a soup, so that you are like feeling very nourished, and you're not gonna put on a lot of weight. So that's another hack. And also another thing is celery is growing like crazy in winter, and celery is gonna make you feel like it's gonna make you feel like awake again, energized. Kale as well, in abundance, like in winter. All these dark leafy greens are very, very good for you in winter, and they taste really good when you make it an Asian soup. And also I think that another good way to eat as well is yeah is so yeah is probably baking, uh but you have to watch out for your ingredients. But baking is like, because when you bake something, it helps to warm you up in, like, you're working like in the kitchen, and you are like near the hot oven, and the oven can warm you up, and then you can make nice home bake things like quiches and muffins. That's not gonna be super greasy like the way they made it outside. You make it yourself, and you can make a batch, and like, it'll be wholesome, it'll be nice in the winter to work in the kitchen, and it will make you feel warmer. And again, that's another activity as well. Cooking, washing dishes, that kind of thing is like cleaning up. It's a lot of physical activities as well. And a lot of people doing soups as well. They are like fill you up, they warm you up, and they will make you lose weight as well, because lots of liquids. So these are a few hacks that you can have like in winter to keep your weight. And I would really advise against exercising at night in the winter, because it's so cold, and at night is is where our willpower is the weakest. And if you doing a lot of hard exercise at night, when you come back, um like in that you're like so starving for food at night, is when you would binge eat. So I will just really recommend in the winter you exercise during the day when the sun's out. Say, for example, first in the morning or lunchtime when you have a break at work. You go for like a nice brisk walk. Again, like listen to the music you like, and your audiobook or something like that, to see a little bit sunlight, and to so that your body is not stressed out. Like, if you exercise at night, it's really cold, you have to exercise a lot of willpower, and your body is uncomfortable, and you're freezing. And if you exercise at night, you're gonna come back and eat like crazy. And so these are the things I really um it really works on me, and also I hope it helps you as well. So thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe. Thanks.